Hey you guys, how you doing? I haven't been recording for a couple of days because I've been so busy doing things that I need to do, um, making money wise. I'm currently at the library now. It doesn't open for another like 40 minutes, so it gives me more than enough time to come out here and give you guys an update of what's been going on, what's been going down at this airport. So let's start with the first young lady. So there's this young lady, Caucasian young lady. I think she's young. I don't know, but she looks more homeless than I do. Yet she is some type of security at the airport. I don't know what type of security, what type of tech she's with, but all I know is she wears a dusty faded black shirt and dusty faded pants and walks around like she owns the building. Recently in the morning, I went in the restroom to, I don't know, probably use the restroom and wash my face because that's what I'd be doing in there. And this girl took it upon herself to try to. She unlocked the door. She unlocked the door, but she didn't fully like open it. She just unlocked the door to basically scare me while I was in the restroom. At that point, I was doing my makeup. So I stopped what I was doing and come out the restroom. So I come out the restroom and I'm like, were you just trying to get in the restroom? And she was just like, oh no, and then she just went into a whole spiel. Yeah, we locked the restrooms for a certain period of time because the homeless like to come in there and sleep. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, well, I'm about to do my makeup. Um, and she was like, "Oh no, you can go in there and do your makeup." And she was like, "Okay." I was like, "All right, cool." So I went in there and did my makeup, and she didn't like bother me for the rest of the time. So like later on that day, around like 10, something like that, she sees me again, and we see each other by accident. I think she was coming into work because she like works the overnight shift. So I see her at like 10, and like she looks like shocked and scared when she sees me, and I'm just like, okay. So time goes on, and the next day that I see her, it's another nighttime around like 10, 11 o'clock. And I'm sitting in these seats where I sit and charge my phone until I, go lay it down. And when she sees me, she's like pushing this trash can across the terminal, like far distance. She came from one end of the terminal and was pushing it all the way to another end of the terminal. Why, I don't know. But when she comes to me where I'm sitting at in the chair, she stops, takes out her phone, acts like she's texting somebody or calling somebody, looks at me again, like looks at me like she's irritated, then walks back off and starts pushing the trash can again. And I kind of just like smile because it's just like, why are you acting like you're so bothered by me? Like I'm really not doing nothing. I'm not causing no problems. Not causing no issues. And you know that you're really mad because there's nothing that you can do about me being here because I'm not being problematic. You just, for whatever reason, got this issue against people like me or whatever. So that was that with her. I haven't seen her again since. So God must have taken care of her. I don't know. I don't know. I just haven't seen her since. Next thing I want to talk about. So, one day I'm laying under my little stairwell, chilling, minding my business. I think I was like watching a movie. I'm watching my movie, and so in that stairwell, you hear people bust in the stairwell. So it's like good for me because I get to get quiet as soon as they bust in. Like as soon as you open the door, it's like a big busting sound. So I'm like, okay, it wakes me up all the time, but I don't really want to be sleeping with other people in there, so it's helpful towards me. But I hear the big busting, so I get quiet and I just decide to pause my movie. I pause my movie. I hear somebody walk down the stairwell, stop, start peeing on the stairwell. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like this is a homeless person. Like I was thinking in my head, I'm like, this homeless person is doing this. This is why they don't want us up in here. That's pretty gross to do. But I'm just thinking in my head too, they be messing with us so much about the restrooms that's probably why they don't want to go to the restroom. Then I started hearing a walkie talkie. And the only people that have walkie talkies are the police officers, the TSA, and like higher up workers in the airport. So I'm just sitting there, I'm just listening to the walkie talkie while I'm listening to somebody piss for a long time. And I'm just like, y'all over here tripping on us when y'all got employees sitting up in here using the bathroom out in public like it's nothing. So I was just like, whatever. I started smelling it after a certain amount of time, so I went and put some of um my peppermint soap, bath soap on it because that's good for cleaning just about anything, and then like spray some water on it so it can like at least dilute. And so I was like, all right, I mean, it is what it is. They did it. It's probably like one time they probably just had to use the restroom really bad. Later on that day, I'm sitting down there, and again, I probably like watching a movie or something. Or no, I think I was asleep at this time. I went to sleep pretty early this time. I went to sleep at like 6. I hear somebody bust through the door again, walk down one flight of stairs, then start peeing again. And I'm just like, at this time, for this time, like since it was like later in the day, I got kind of scared because it's just like, what type of person would actually like kind of do that? And I'm thinking it can be like only like a pervert type person would be somebody that would try, like would do something like that. So I was trying to be as quiet as I could be and just kind of like sitting there still, kind of stuck and creeped out and scared because who does that? And I just don't want them to know that I'm down here because I ain't trying to get flashed or nothing. And so as that day, like as that night continues, another thing I was doing, I pulled back up my phone on Tubi and I'm scrolling through the movies, and I get to like scary movies, and the thought like crosses my head like really quick, like, ooh, we ain't watching nothing close to anything scary right now. Because I was able to see too, like when you watch scary movies and thrillers and stuff, like these movies, these TV shows and stuff put thoughts in our mind and make us think that they're real life. And they'll have you out here scared of your own shadow. Like everybody today lives in fear because of everything that they're seeing on TV, on the news, in these videos. So everybody just lives in fear. And I noticed too, like when you watch these scary movies or these scary TV shows, you start putting that into your real life. Like a lot of these events are like, even when like the crime shows, when they talk about like serial killers and stuff, a lot of these events are like, there's so many people in the world that it's really not likely that it'll happen to you. So it's like, you shouldn't be walking around fearing that. Even if it, like I would say, even if it was going to happen to you in the future, it's best not to live your life in fear up until then. It's kind of like that kind of like makes you stop living. It's like even after an event happens, you really got to let that stuff go because you can't live the rest of your life in fear. And I feel like when you watch these scary movies, it installs fear within you. It might just be for like entertainment and for fun, but it's really dangerous to be watching that stuff because you're living in fear, and we're not supposed to fear nobody but God. Hey y'all, I'm currently on the last floor of the airport. I'm getting ready to go apply because I need a job before the weekend's up, period. God's been telling me even before I came out here, and he was like, I don't want you getting a job out there in Houston. You can get a job where you go, but make sure you keep doing your godly work, and it's not in Houston. Dallas is fine, just don't make it your main priority, like part-time, or it definitely comes second. But yeah, I'm about to go all out and get me a little job. Hopefully I get one at the airport so I don't have to waste money driving somewhere, and I can just, you know, hurry up and stack up and get, like, God's been telling me, like he was telling me all night last night, you gotta climb your way out, fight. You're not gonna get anywhere if you're not fighting back. So I'm about to do this work and fight back, and as I'm fighting back, that's when he's gonna bless what I'm doing. And if there is any rejection, that means he really just doesn't want me in that place, because I don't need to be in that place. But if he wants it for me, he's gonna bless it. And also, I just want to say, there's a special place in hell for the people that are mocking and watching and trying to make homeless people feel uncomfortable for existing. You know, everybody want to act like they're helpful and like they care about people, but until it comes to the point where they're actually put in a situation where they have to show care for people, and they're sitting there mocking people, making them feel uncomfortable, making them feel like they're less than because they're having to do something for a certain period of time. And I get there is ones that are like, you know, crazier, but like those people really have mental issues. Like, leave them alone. Like, I get it, they mess up restrooms and stuff like that, and they go out people, but they literally have mental issues, bro. And then there is some people too that they only have mental issues because they're sitting here going through it. Like, you don't know what's going on in their homes where they gotta go through this, and you're sitting there treating them like they're less than nothing, mocking them, messing with them when they try to go to the restroom. Like, it's just crazy, bro, because some people really won't understand until they're going through the same situation. All right, you guys, I'm sorry for the loud backgrounds. Like, it's loud everywhere here. People keep getting in my videos, but it's loud everywhere here because I think they do that for the homeless, so the homeless don't have nowhere to like really sleep. But yeah, it's day 3 of my fast. I feel the same way. Like, I got like a distant hunger. Yeah, y'all see people, you see this? Y'all see this? But I have like a distant hunger, but still it's the same thing. It's like I'm not feeling any type of way. It's kind of like, it is what it is. I'm not that like, I'm hungry and I can't wait to eat, but it's like I felt hungry on days that I was eating. So it's kind of crazy to me. And I think that I was hungrier on days that I was like just fasting for like a few hours. Like, if I was eating like once a day or something like that, I feel like I was hungrier then. But as for right now, like not eating for 3 days total, guys, it's so weird because it's like I'm not like feeling like I'm about to pass out because I ain't got no food. So it's really just blowing my mind. So yeah, that's the update for that. Alright guys, so I'm currently at the bus station waiting on my bus. And I just came out here, like I got on the train, I was just like, I'm gonna stop where I feel like would be a good place to apply at places. So I stopped at this little place, and there was like four restaurants in one, so I was able to go to all 4 and apply at all 4. And I don't know, it's just weird because I just got like an underlying joy. No matter how, like what's going on, I still got like some type of joy going on about me, and it's just making me feel good. And then also, what I want to say about the fast, I thought, because like this morning when I woke up, both of them, like first my right leg had cramped up, like a Charlie horse type cramp up, and then like I did SMR with like one of my SMR balls, and it felt like okay-ish. So I did so I lay back down, and then my other leg started cramping up too, and they both were like about to go into Charlie horse effect, and I was sitting there like, oh my gosh. And so I just thought that like I was dehydrated, so I drank like a liter of water, and I did feel like a little bit better, but my calves still feel like tight or whatever. So I was just like, I just chopped it up to I just needed some water or something. But when I was on the train earlier, my stomach started cramping up in the same way, and I felt like a little hungry. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I think that's because I haven't eaten. Like, what the heck is going on? Like, my stomach is literally cramping up. I guess from like a deep down hunger, because on the surface I really don't feel hungry, but at 12 o'clock I'm eating sun. And I got some snacks in my backpack, like snacks that I got before I came out here, but I don't want to put that on my stomach fresh out of a fast. Like, I want like a real meal, and I really think I need to eat a meal.